welcome back to the channel. And yes, another video this week. That is because last week we hit 100 subs on the channel, so I'm going to try and post 2 videos every week. That is the goal. We'll see if we can keep it up. But on top of an extra video this week, I am doing a giveaway on this video. So the first 5 people to comment down below with the phrase road to 200 and your in-game name will receive 5 Pokemon Go packs. So first 5 comments, 5 packs. It's just as easy as that. So let us hop on to this special deck list that I made, and I will show you what I am working with. So here is the deck list, and yes, I am doing a themed deck right now where we're just playing all Charizards. Now, obviously, it's not 100% Charizards, right? We do have some consistencies with the Crobat and the Lumineon and the Manaphy just to make sure that we can keep the deck flowing, but pretty much the whole core is all about Charizard. And so let's go into all the different Charizard pieces that we play. So the first one is the VMAX. So it has the Claw Slash for 3 energies, 3 colorless energies, you're doing 100. And then the Gmax Wildfire, you're doing 300 for 3 fire and 2 colorless, but then you have to discard 2 energies. Now that does seem like a lot of energy to commit onto one attack, and I'll show you some ways that we can mitigate that. So that is the VMAX. We are also playing the VSTAR. Now we have 2 fire, 1 colorless. You can do explosive fire for 130, but if you have any damage counters on it, you can do an extra 100, which actually synergizes well with Magma Basin because you can accelerate energy to your bench and then take some damage and then kind of get the explosive fire attack going from there. You're also doing Star Blaze for 3 fire and 1 colorless. You're hitting for 320, so hitting that VMAX range, but then you also have to discard 2 energies from this Pokemon. Now, yes, the VSTAR and the VMAX are both really high energy investments, but we also got this new Charizard from the Pokemon Go set that has the Burn Brightly ability. For each of the basic fire energies attached to this Pokemon, it counts for 2 fire energy. So you can power up the VMAX with literally just only 3 energies, and then you're hitting for 300. And then to discard 2 energies, you only need to really discard 1. Same thing with the VSTAR. To use this VSTAR power, you can just power it up with 2 energies, and you only need to discard 1. So it is very efficient in getting these guys ready to attack. And then on top of that, we have the Radiant Charizard from the Pokemon Go set, which has the Excited Heart. So for every prize card your opponent has taken, this attack cost goes down by 1, and it's actually really nice and synergizes well with the VMAX, because if your VMAX goes down, your opponent takes 3 prizes, which means this attack cost goes down to 2. But if you attach just 1 energy with the Burn Brightly ability, you can immediately start attacking with the Radiant Charizard. So it is a really great synergy all around, works well with this new Charizard with the Burn Brightly ability. Besides that, we are also playing the Energy Switch, which helps you kind of get attacks off. Sometimes if you whiff energy, or if you can't get energy onto the active, you can just Magma Basin into the bench and then do Energy Switch to then put that onto the active, and then that technically counts for 2 energies if you have the Burn Brightly ability. So you can have a lot of combo pieces with this Energy Switch. Bird Keeper is really useful just because then you can put something on the bench but then move it to the active after you base into it. I probably won't keep Avery. If I were to make any edits, I'd probably have 2 Bird Keepers instead of 1 Avery, but I thought I'd try Avery just in case you go up against something like Palkia or Reggie's. You can kind of, you know, cause some disruption there. We do play Clara. Clara is really great because then if your Radiant Charizard goes down, you can just Clara it back in the late game and then swing in with that as well. And then we are playing Milo. Okay, so you might think that this is just a bad card, but I personally like Milo just because if I ever am playing a deck with rare candies and stage 2s, I think Milo is actually really nice because you don't want to Marnie if you have some pieces in hand, and you don't want to research those resources away either. Milo just allows you to pick around those things, draw 4 cards consistently, and then you can kind of work off of that. You could make an argument to play Zinnia here, but I've tried that before, and sometimes you go up against matches where your opponent's only playing like 2, maybe 3 Pokemon, so Zinnia doesn't really net you much. Milo is just a consistent 4, so having one of this Milo is really nice. You could probably change it with whatever supporter you want as well. And then that is pretty much it for the deck list. I know you could probably make this a little bit more competitive if you switch the Radiant Charizard with, say, Radiant Greninja, which allows you to draw more cards and then put energy in the discard. But I had to play the Radiant Charizard. It has to fit with the whole theme of the deck. And yeah, it is a meme-themed deck, but it does have some merit. If you can get things going, if you can get combo pieces in play, it can be really devastating. So let's hop on to the ladder and I'll show you some of the matches that I got with this Charizard deck. We could Quick Ball, get the Charmander in play, but then that would make us force our top deck. I could Quick Ball, get a Crobat or Lumineon. Oh, geez. Okay, I am just gonna do this here and then just hold the Quick Ball because I want to see what my top deck is. Getting 5 energy. That's almost half of our energy in our hand at this moment. So if I Lumineon, I probably will need to go for either Milo or Marnie. Might go for Milo, actually. Getting these energies in the discard's not terrible. We do get the VMAX. I don't know if I want to play that yet, because I probably want to go VSTAR here. Let's definitely just get rid of one of these guys. I don't have Crobat. If I Crobat here, I get only 2 cards, so I definitely need to go Lumineon first, and then see if I go Crobat. I'll drop the Basin. Do I go Milo or Marnie? They didn't really do much either with their turn, so I think I'll just go Milo. And then go Basin, and go Milo to get rid of... Do I want to play the Charizard VMAX now? I don't have the other Charmander in play, so I don't really see the need to go all out. I can put the balloon here, energy here. Maybe I do need to, just in case if they do get the Mewtwo V-Star, then I don't get knocked out. Let's just go ahead. We're close to getting it all set up. We'll go Crobat. Okay. We can go Quick Ball to get rid of this and try and get a Charmander in play. And I can base into that. Just in case if I do get like an E-switch combo, I can E-switch the energy to the VMAX. But now I used up so many resources just to get that board. They do have the V-Star. If they get the VMAX, they can start powering things up. The training court actually helps us. I did think about playing maybe like one more training court, but then you're playing 5 stadiums and then you're always going to be drawing stadiums. So I can training court, put an energy onto the VMAX. I can go Basin, put another energy on the Charmander, and go Evo Incense for nothing. And they just pass. Okay, so we actually, we got Ultra Ball. I could boss up the Calyrex, but I kind of want to Ultra Ball to get myself the Crobat. I know putting Lumineon Crobat and Crobat just seems awful, but getting the rare candy is actually really important. So I can go ahead and do energy attachment here. I can Ultra Ball, get rid of the boss, and Evo Incense for the Crobat. Keep the Basin. Or maybe I get rid of Basin and get rid of the Evo Incense, because I do want to keep boss around. Because if anything else, I can just boss up that Shadow Rider. Yeah, this seems fine. I just need to get rare candy. Ugh, this just seems awful. But yeah, let's get rare candy. Do I boss up now? If I boss up now, I could potentially knock out the Calyrex. So let's do that. We're probably gonna boss anyway. Go Crobat, see what I can grab. We get the E-switch. We get the choice belt, but we don't get the rare candy. Okay. I could E-switch, but I might save that for next turn. Let's just go ahead and put this here, and then I'll just go Claw Slash. This is fine because unless they have like energy in hand, then they're not going to be able to power up. Okay, they got Fog Crystal, so they will be able to draw into some cards now, but they will have to try and retreat this Calyrex. Now, this is also really nice because the Charizard's not gonna get KO'd here. Even if they do Side Purge with the Choice Belt, the Charizard's still gonna be able to live. They are gonna boss themselves, so they're gonna boss a Crobat and then pass. Okay, this is fine because we have Bird Keeper, so we can just go Bird Keeper, switch this back out, and then now we get the rare candy. Now we get the Charizard in play, and we have Basin, and we have E-Switch, so we got the sauce here, finally. All right, so I'm gonna attach this here. Actually, we'll go, dang, I don't wanna go Training Court. This is fine though, I don't wanna waste the energy with the Basin and get pinged for 20, because then that could matter. I hit for 130 here, and they don't have any energies in the discard, so I'm fine with letting them have Training Court. I think I just go ahead and just go G-Max Wildfire and take the knockout on the Shadow Rider. Because even if they get somehow a supporter and then can get, you know, set up with a V-Star, I can just attach and hit it again for 330. We got a Choice Belt, which is really nice. Charizard V-Star is good. And Research is great. These are all great prizes. Okay, so we are back in the game. And then now my opponent just has to figure out who they're attacking with. They can attach energy. They have Marnie. Okay, Marnie kind of sucks. We had a lot of good things, but still, as long as we can get energy, as long as this Training Court sticks, we're good to go. Because we have one energy in the discard. We can always just put it back into my hand and then attach and then attack for 300. Yep, they're just gonna go Side Purge here, which is fine. We're still gonna take 2 prizes off of this Mewtwo, and that is pretty much it. They would have to get another Mewtwo in play. And we could even Clara after this VMAX gets knocked out and then just promote another VMAX. Let's just see. Let's first just go with the Training Court, get the energy, and then just do that, and then go in with another G-Max Wildfire, knock it out, hit for 330 damage, and then just discard the energy, and then see what we get off the prizes. Hopefully the prizes are still good. VMAX, not too bad, I won't say. And then Fire Energy is actually pretty good. Okay, so even if they knock me out, they have Hawlucha. Okay, so they are going to be able to knock me out. I mean, as long as I got the V-Star, they would have been able to knock me out. But, let's see here. I could go in and actually attack with the Pokemon Go Charizard. This is where having the Radiant Charizard would be really helpful. But they are going to be able to get everything going. Are we going to be able to get an attack off? That's the question. I do need to get Magma Basin in order to get that flowing. They are going to go in with the old Cemetery, which means we won't be able to do Training Court, but that's fine. I kind of want to keep this one in the discard. If I go Clara, oh, they go Star Raid. Eee, that's not good. They are going to take 3 prizes here. I can go in with the Lumineon. We have the Charizard VMAX. Ooh, okay. This is getting a little scary. Because if they have Boss, they just win, right? Oh no! If I go VMAX here, attach energy, retreat, I can hit with the Claw Slash, which is only doing 100, and then they just knock me out. I could attach this, hit for 170, but then if they knock out that Charizard, I don't have another Charizard ready to go. I could bench this Charmander, which I might do, and then I can always Clara it back, and then work off of that. At the moment, they can't boss and knock out 2 things next turn, so I'm not going to play the VMAX just yet. I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and then I can always do retreat, go into this, and then hit for Flare Blitz, which is 170. But then they knock this out. I can go Clara, get energy back. Yeah, that doesn't seem like the best play. We were in such a good position. Not getting a supporter that turn could cost us the game. Because if they boss KO one of these guys, no, they just go Side Purge, so they're gonna knock out this Charizard. We can go Clara, get some energies back in play, but then, They will just need to boss KO. How many bosses do they have left? They are down 2 boss, and we do get Marnie, so this is actually a lot better. We are down both of our Charizards though, so I have to go Clara. Ooh. Oh no. If they go Psy-Purge next turn, I can put the VMAX in play. Attach 1 energy. I'm gonna go Clara. Let's do this. And get this. And this. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten the VMAX. We can do 2 energies. We can go Rare Candy into this. And then if they have boss, they win, right? So that's all that they need. And drop this down. Drop the VMAX. Ah, if I had the V-Star, this would have been different, because then I could have just gone V-Star power. We can do this. Drop the energy. Oh god, did that energy matter? No, they hit for 1. Oh, but it did matter. No, not really. Okay. They have boss, they win, right? But they're down 2 boss. Highly unlikely they play 3. They knock out the Charmander. We go in with the VMAX. We knock it out. That's how the game works. Do they have a boss? I highly doubt they play 3 boss. If they play 3 boss, I will retire. No way are they playing 3 boss. Oh no, does this Articuno actually? 120 to one of your opponent's Pokemon. No, they just knock out one of the Crobats. Or the Lumineon. I did not realize how important Manaphy was in this matchup. No way do they have the extra energy. They win. Oh no. That was close though. All they need is Training Court to get the energy back, right? They have energy. Yeah. Training Court to get the energy back. They attach the energy. They play Research. They just manually retreat the Mewtwo and then they swing into one of the Crobats. I don't know why they're still playing this out. Yeah. So that is pretty much it. Do they see it? I don't know why they're still going. I don't know if they see the play. Otherwise they wouldn't be playing this much, right? No, they don't see the play. Okay, so we actually luckily won the match somehow. Well played, sir. Well played. If they just attacked with the Galarian Articuno, they actually would have won. So, I don't know. We take those. Research means I lose the Charizards. Play Avery, bunch of choice belts, and rare candy. This could be Leonzard. Should be really funny. If we are going up against a fellow Charizard enthusiast, we are. Which could be really interesting. They have the Marnie. We lose Candy. We don't need Belt, but we lose a lot of things with this research, which is not fun. I'll just have to do it. We lose a heck of a lot. And that's not good either, but let's just do this. I'll get rid of the Raihan and the Basin. Grab myself a Charizard. Plop that. Plop that. I'm sure that this Basin's going to stick because they also play fire Pokemon. I just need a Charmander in play. Okay, we get a Charmander. Go Quick Ball, get rid of this guy. Go ahead and grab this. Save the Quick Ball next turn for, say, another Crobat or Lumineon, and then just kind of work off of that. So this is fine. If I can get rare candy and then this Charizard, hopefully I didn't prize one. I'll need to check. Make sure I didn't prize another Charizard from the Pokemon Go. But as long as I can get the V-Star in play, maybe even the VMAX, I don't know. Because Leon Charizard does hit for a lot of damage. Does it ever one-hit KO though, a VMAX? I'm not sure. Because it does like 50 per... I think it does 50 per Leon, right? And if you have 4, it's 200, and then it does like base 100. So yeah, with Choice Belt, it does knock out a VMAX. So that is going to be scary. We get a Lumineon. I could bench this Charmander. Yeah, that seems okay. And go Quick Ball. Get rid of this. For the Radiant Charizard, that could work. Let's actually do this. Let's go and grab... I'll need a supporter this turn. Let's go Lumineon. Grab myself. Does Avery help? Nope. Avery doesn't help. We can go Marnie, but they probably need it. They have a barrel, they don't. I might just go research here. And then just get rid of more stuff. Why not? Might attach energy here. Yeah. So I'm not gonna attack with too many Charizards. We don't get the rare candy, but we do get the V-Star, so that's nice. I can go base in onto this Charmander. And work from there. Next turn I can attach, switch, go into the V-Star, KO this Charmeleon that they have, and then kind of work off of that. Yeah, they don't have a good turn either, so let's just go ahead with this. I can attach energy here, go... That's the problem, if I can't attach to Manaphy and that. So I could E-switch and then retreat. Yeah, I think that's the play. E-switch, move this energy onto the active, go ahead and retreat. And then all we need to do is just boss up that Charmeleon and then go in with Explosive Fire. I could have Magma Basin too, I forgot about that, but I think I'll save that for later. And then we'll go in, we get the VMAX, that's not terrible. Now they have Rod, so they can get those things back in play. But we'll see if they can recover from this. Doesn't look like they got anything. We got Marnie, but I don't need to Marnie them, to be honest, but I would love to get these Charizards in play. Let's go ahead, do this. I'll save the Marnie, just go with Explosive Fire, knock out one of the Vidoofs, and then just hope that they don't have anything afterwards. Alright. They do top deck the Barrel. Okay, so they are going to be able to draw. So next turn I can Marnie. That seems fine. I did get rid of one rare candy. Hopefully I can get another. They are finally getting Leons in the discard. They probably have rare candy into this Charizard here. Do they get the knockout? That is the question. They still need to retreat this barrel. And they are down 2. Oh, the fact that both my Evo instances are in my hand is not good. So what I'm going to do is attach energy there. Let's just go Marnie. Yeah, that's fine. See what I can grab. If I can get rare candy Charizard. Ugh, nope. But we do get Balloon, so I can Balloon the Manaphy. And then knock out this Charizard, or this barrel. And then just work off of that. So we'll go Explosive Fire. Knock it out. And then now we're down to 3 prizes, which means, okay, we got Milo, that's not too bad. Going down to 3 prizes, pretty good. Now this Charizard can KO me now, I believe, because it hits for an extra 100 to 30. What do? They have 2 Leons, so that's an extra 200. They got Boss, okay, they could Boss something. But I don't think they'll boss this turn. They'll probably boss next turn. No, they will boss this turn. Okay, they're gonna go with the Lumineon. Do they knock it out? That is the question. Are they trying to get on the board here, or they're just trying to stall? What I can do is I can go Milo, get rid of the energy in the Crobat. They are gonna attach one energy and then just pass. Okay. I could get rid of the Basin actually, so let's go Milo. Get rid of the Basin in the Crobat. Grab some stuff. We do get the Charizard now, finally. And then we have Switch, so we can just go ahead, switch. I can attach energy to Charmander, I guess? Do we have Radiant Charizard in the deck? We do. Okay, so this is fine. I can afford to do that. I can go switch into this Charizard VSTAR and then just keep going with the explosive fire. Now next turn they will be able to knock me out with this Charizard, but I have my own Charizard to take the KO as well. Now then if that, you know, becomes the case, if they do get an attacker off of that, after that, I can try and aim to get the Radiant Charizard. Ooh, the heat energies could make this a little difficult, but they actually don't whiff the knockout. Well played to my fellow Charizard enthusiast, and then they will concede. All right, so interesting match. They didn't really get much going. They did brick a little bit, but I think I might show it. You know, it's cool Charizard versus Charizard matchup. Okay, we win the coin flip. Pretty good. All right, we're showcasing the Charizard, so they'll definitely see that. We'll see what kind of deck my opponent is playing. What can we lead with? We'll lead with the baby Charizard. Or the baby Charizard, the Charmander. Alright, we're leading with Charmander. You give them an extra card. It looks like it is Raichu. I could just go Ultra Ball here, get rid of, oh, what do I want to get rid of? I guess the Evo Incense and the Switch. Yeah. We can go this here, plop, plop, and pass. You probably heard all those notifications. They were distracting me too. Now it looks like it is Arceus with Raichu, which could work, right? We can power up enough to knock out everything on their board. It's just, can we get set up off of this just Bird Keeper? Let's see. They go fleet-footed. Another thing that could make this deck a little bit more consistent is if you put Entei in there, right? If you put Entei V, that could draw you into a lot of cards, and then you can just promote the Entei and kind of loop around with that. They do discard one boss off the Quick Ball, which is interesting, but they don't grab anything. Okay, interesting. Did they play a supporter yet? They did not. What will they play? They probably whiffed that. Why did they whiff the Quick Ball? They got Ultra Ball, so they probably have Research in hand, most likely. We get rid of Switch and Arceus. Interesting, okay. Interesting play from my opponent. Unless they're like aiming to do something, they might want to go with the fast charge, but I don't know how they would get that this turn. They really digged for something. All right, we can go Bird Keeper first. We get the VMAX. But we don't necessarily get an attack. I can go Quick Ball here, get rid of one of the VMAXs and try and grab Crobat, because I do want to use a supporter for turn. Let's go this route. Is it worth powering up this Charizard now? I couldn't save this for the V-Star, so let's actually do that. I can put this here. Do I put the VMAX in the active? Do they ever knock me out? That's the question. I don't think so. They only have one Mareep in play, so realistically they can only they can get a lot with the Arceus, but nothing really else. Do they ever do swing damage? I don't think so. We do have another Charizard, but I kind of want to keep that. We did Bird Keeper this turn, so I might save this Ultra Ball to get the V-Star and then work from there. I could get rid of it now to get the Magma Basin proc. Let's actually do that. I'm gonna get rid of these guys and then go ahead and grab the V-Star. Yeah, this seems fine. And then I can go Magma Basin to this Charizard. And then hold there. If I need to, then I can try and retreat this Charizard, but I do want to get the rare candy Pokemon Go Charizard in order to double up with these energies, and then I could just retreat if I just attach one energy. And the V-Star can definitely knock out whatever they put. I'm assuming they're going to try and put Arceus, even though they did discard one. But right now, this guy has 250 HP. They give us the Training Cord, which is actually not terrible. We don't have any energy in the discard though. They just go Lightning Rondo, so they hit for 180, which is completely fine. Let's just see what we grab. We got Boss. You know, I'm not too fussed about Boss, because realistically they don't have an Arceus ready to go, and I can just go Milo here, get rid of the Choice Belt. Otherwise, does Choice Belt matter? 230, 260. I could put the Choice Belt on and then Milo the other two. And then all I would need to do is go Explosive Fire. That's actually fine. I will do this. I can drop that, go Milo, discard the other two cards, and then draw into some things. I can go Quick Ball, get rid of this guy, grab another Crobat, and then hopefully we can get some sort of switch out. We do not. I can attach one energy, but let's see. We might have to lose this Charizard. What I might actually do though is I might keep the Evo Incense and just save this. Let's go Training Court, grab this guy. I can put that on this Charizard, and then I can Quick Ball away this guy, and then grab the Radiant Charizard. And then we can get rid of their Stadium, and then power up the Radiant Charizard. And then next turn, they are going to knock out the VMAX, which is unfortunate. I would like to have used it. Maybe I should have just powered up that, just because they realistically wouldn't have been able to get a knockout. But if I whiffed the Pokemon Go Charizard, then yeah, they would have not. If I whiffed the Pokemon Go Charizard, I wouldn't have been able to attack with the VMAX anyway. But it looks like they are getting the Arceus finally in play, or at least getting the energy onto it. I could try and boss that up. This is hitting for 220, I believe. And they just go Lightning Rondo for 220, yeah. So they are gonna be up 3 prizes, but we do have a Charizard V-Star now ready to hit for 260. And then realistically, the only thing that they have powered up is this Arceus ready to hit for 180, potentially 210 if they do get a knockout that way. I could have went with the Radiant Charizard, to be honest, and hit for 250. Let's actually set that up now. I can go Lumineon here for, if I go for Boss, I can actually knock out the Arceus. And then if they go in with the Raichu, I can knock out with the Radiant Charizard. That feels better, because then I get rid of their V-Star power, which means they might not have Boss. So let's go ahead and do this. I can go Explosive Fire, knock that out for 260. And yeah, that seems good with me. We can take 2 prizes here. Got the Basin and Rare Candy. Okay, so next turn we can get the Pokemon Go Charizard, which is good. I might even power it up because it might be a useful attacker if I can get a choice belt onto it, because then we can hit for 200. They do have another Arceus V on the bench, but realistically they don't knock me out here. They go Marnie. They got 3 energies, so 60 times 3 is 180. They would need how many energies in play? They would need... the fact they got rid of my rare candy combos kind of sucks, but we have E-Switch as well. How can I make this work? I could E-Switch, get this. I don't need to though. They're just gonna retreat. Okay, so they don't have enough damage on board. Now they're hitting for only 200, and I still knock out this Raichu. Okay. So they're gonna knock this down to 200. Now, realistically, I don't have another Charizard to play, so I guess I can just put down this Charmander. Or I might save it for Lumineon. It doesn't necessarily matter. Okay, I'll put down the other Charizard. If I switch, I can save myself from getting knocked out. How many bosses are they down? They're only down 1. If I knock this out for 250 with the Radiant Charizard, because 3 energies, yeah. I could do that. And then force them to have boss. They'll hit this. They go down to 2 prizes, and then I knock out whatever they put in the active. I think that's good. I'm gonna go retreat. Actually, let's go research first. I'm gonna mute this guy. All right, we got the choice belt, that's good. I can go retreat. Go in with the Radiant Charizard, attach energy. And then we also have Raihan too, so that could help us out. And then we'll just go Combustion Blast, take 2 prizes here. This forces them to have a boss, but if they do boss, then I just have the Radiant Charizard to knock out whatever they put in the active. So this also works. We got Switch and Balloon, so that's useful because then it lets us use Magma Basin a bit more. We also have Clara too, so if they do knock me out, I can just Clara the Radiant Charizard back. And that's all she wrote. Good, so this actually worked out really well. If they do knock out with the Raichu, right, I can just go in, swing with Explosive Fire. If they do boss KO the V-Star, which I think they might be grabbing here, they'll go down to 2 prizes, or they'll go down 2 prizes, so then they'll have 1 prize left, and then the Radiant Charizard just takes out the Raichu. Yep, I think this is fine. So we pretty much have this not in the bag. Even if they do Marnie me, I think we're still okay. The only thing that I would be worried about is if they Marnie me, they get rid of this choice belt, and if they go in with the Arceus, I don't necessarily get a knockout. But they can't Marnie and boss, so if they Marnie me, they knock out the Radiant Charizard, and then I just come in with this and do Raihan to get myself the knockout with the Star Blaze, because then I can just do attach. They are gonna go with boss, that's totally fine, because then all they're gonna do is just attack with the Arceus, and then I just come in with the Combustion Blast and then choice belt for the knockout. They do bump my stadium, but that doesn't matter. They're just gonna hit with the Arceus V-Star, hit for Trinity Nova, take 2 prizes, and then I just go in with the Radiant Charizard to finish out the game. Yep. That was probably the best showing of this deck. We didn't get to use the VMAX, unfortunately. That was probably the only thing that I would have liked to have, utilized, but the V-Star is great, and the Radiant Charizard is obviously just one of the greatest Radiants to ever come out. There aren't many Radiants out, but this one is still a good one. Yeah. And now we get the rare candy, but I think I'm just gonna go in with the choice belt and then attack. Oh my god. All right, so we need to go Raihan. I completely forgot about Magma Basin, but I can go Raihan here, attach this, and then grab myself the Basin, which then gets rid of Path of the Peak. Wow, that would have been really embarrassing if I didn't have Raihan, but then we just go Combustion Blast. That's funny. That almost could have been really bad, but I forgot Path of the Peak does get rid of this ability, but we had Raihan, so we were fine. And that is going to be it for this themed deck. Now I know it's not super competitive, right? There's Palkia and Ice Rider that are very common on the ladder, so this deck does get bodied by them, but I thought I'd try something a little bit more fun, a little bit more creative, and wanted to see if I could fit all these different Charizards in this deck. I think the only one that we didn't get to use is the Leonzard that we did face in that second match. So sorry we couldn't fit you in, but then you had to play Leons and all that, and I think 5 Charizards is enough in one deck. And don't forget, there is a giveaway on this video, so the first 5 people to leave the comment down below with the phrase road to 200 and your in-game name will receive 5 Pokemon Go set packs. So don't miss out on some free easy packs. If you liked the video, then hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and then ring that bell to be notified for when the next video drops. That is going to be it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys later. So first 5 people commenting the